really was on fire.
Well, it looks like somebody already called it in.
Who in the hell would want to do this to my bike? There's a long list of suspects already.
Hey, now, don't freak out, Bob.
What?
We're gonna find the person who did this. And when we find him, we'll make him pay double what they owe you.
It won't be that easy. How the hell are we gonna find this guy?
We start by grabbing every suspicious-looking guy that we see. And then we begin to beat the crap out of them one by one. We're bound to come across the culprit at some point. It's a simple plan, but it'll work.
Huh?
What's that look for?
I bet the guy who did this is probably still close by. I'm gonna find his ass and kill him right now. I'm generally a pretty level-headed guy, but this is really gonna make me lose it.
I'm sure Chiaki will be in tears, too. She loved that bike almost as much as you did. You know, come to think of it, she's late. Wasn't she just going out to the laundromat? You have any idea where the laundromat is?
No! I'm just gonna search the neighborhood from one side to the other. Damn it! I've got a bad feeling about this. This is Bob. I've stepped out. If you got something to say, leave me a message.
Did you find him? No luck. Mr. Makihara's out too. I thought that maybe Soichiro-sama would have gone there.
I don't think you need to worry about it so much. The Executive Council hands out punishment as a way to maintain discipline among the students. The basic rules are to keep it fair and within the grounds of the campus. So unless those boys fight back in some unfair way, the outcome shouldn't be too severe.
I have no idea where this is coming from, but I have a really bad feeling about this. My head feels like it's about to split. My stomach's boiling. I think I'm gonna throw up.
Is something wrong?
I need to run to the bathroom.
Is it that boy's child?
That joke isn't even a bit funny! Hello there! Natsume residents! Oh, it's not Soichiro-sama. It's Ryusis, some guy named Ryuzaki.
What?
Well, long time no talk.
What is this call about? I'm quite busy right now. If this isn't important, I'm hanging up.
Come on now, don't be so cold to me. The main event is just about to begin. I'm afraid the opening act was a little lacking in one-on-one interplay. This is my first job in a while. I intend to have a whole lot of fun.
What are you talking about?
Those boys that you've shown an interest in recently, our president seems to be rather interested in them as well. In fact, they're somewhat of a special case in that the punishment they are to receive is one without any restrictions. This is what happens when one decides to cozy up with your little Juken club. We should make an example out of them for the other freshmen.
Wait, Ryuzaki. You've got it all wrong. Those two boys have absolutely nothing to do with us. It's just my little sister who's infatuated with them. Ryuzaki! Ryuzaki!
Well, it seems our little lost sheep have arrived. Impressive. That was a rather nice kick.
Wait! Don't try to stop me. It won't work.
For First of all, you have no idea where Ryuzaki is. And secondly, you don't even know how to ride that bike.
It'll be all right. I'm sure she'll teach me everything I need to know. And besides, I seem to see it all pretty clearly. I see Soichiro-sama's figure. So maybe this is what they call the power of love.
For many generations, beings with abnormal powers have been born into the Natsume family. Long ago, Aya began showing signs that she too possessed that power. The power of the Dragon Eye. In ancient China, it was referred to as Crystal Eye. A person with this eye can see through everything. They can see into the past or far into the future. It's said they have the powers to communicate not only with humans, but also with objects that don't appear to be alive. Aya is just now starting to realize that she has these powers. I'm pretty sure this is why she fell in love with that boy the second she saw him. To me, that boy seems like nothing more than a fool who loves to fight. But perhaps in the future, something more will come of him.
Soichiro-sama, Mr. Makihara.
Yo.
You must be Natsume's younger sister. You got a pretty good set of tits for a girl your age. I got a message for your two friends. Name's Tsutomu Ryuzaki, a senior in the boxing club. Tell them the next time I see either of those two at school, they'll be in worse shape than this. So if they're wise, they'll submit their letters of resignation first thing tomorrow. Expulsion. The Executive Council has spoken. You should stop that. Anger disrupts your chi. Even if you were butt naked, you couldn't beat me in the state you're in. Don't be in such a rush. I'm sure we'll end up facing off against each other sooner or later.
A nice clean split.
Do you think that maybe we could weld it back together?
It's a Masakyo Mei katana from Satsuma. There aren't too many swordsmiths today who can make something of this quality. Besides, I'm afraid this katana no longer houses any chi. Katanas are like people. If it's broken open, it dies. It's better to let it rest in peace than to attempt to weld it back together.
I was so angry at that point I completely lost my temper and my stance and form were all out of whack. I was basically asking the weapon to break.
I want to become stronger.
I want to become stronger.
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 I know somehow you will. And you will be stronger than anyone else. Tell me, sis. How does one become stronger? I was totally useless. I couldn't even help the person that I'm in love with, much less an innocent bystander. As part of the Natsume family, I've practiced martial arts as long as I can remember. I would have thought that I'd be relatively strong by now. But I